Okay, okay. Are we live? Are we... Is this working? A, yeah. You guys know war games, right? Then remember the password from war games? That is Hello, how is everyone? Who is here? Who's around here? What should we do today then? Can we give us a Leadfoot? I feel like a Leadfoot, right? In fact, Leadfoot 06. I'm pushing as much weight on this accelerate button as I can. Oh look, here's something here. Let's crash into it. Oh, missed it. Ready? Whoa! Oh yes. Freedom! Who's wanting to the moon? Are you serious? What am I drinking tonight? I am drinking a Raymond. It's a Chardonnay and it's in Trader Joe's. That's about it. Turd. I am just messing around. We should go to Tylo and return. Should we try that? Play that game he just played. Which game we just played? I know I said I want to play To the Moon, but I think people come here for Kerbal, so I feel compelled to do some Kerbal first, right? What we need is a big-ass lander, right? Yes, Dave, if you email me, I will give you a free trial. In fact, I will give you a free trial and Plex time if you email me on my Eve thing. Since you asked, you're the first prize winner tonight. I will give you Eve time and I will give you free Plex game time, which is actually worth like $20, right? So Dave Jet, email me on Twitch and we will sort out. No, you used to use the Twitch message system, Dave, right? So you have now won yourself a $15 Plex for EVE Online. Right away. Plex is how you have game time. Make a docking port with normal parts. Ooh, Yes, so the question really is, are we gonna try? Are you serious about wanting to try Tylo? I think we should. Yeah, I think actually not. You're right. There's. Should we do a Tylo and return, or shall we? Should we try to just land a rover on it? I think a rover might be a cooler way to do things. How do you actually put this on a rocket? There's only 2 attachment points, right? I need to figure out how to. Yeah. Okay, so what we need to do is somehow attach this vertically. And then we need to... Well, if it's upside down, it's just going to be a horrible problem for me to... I'll have to reverse all my things, and then that means that I will actually have to manually fly the landing. And I know you guys probably like me to crash repeatedly, but I think I can do this, right? What we're going to do is sling it underneath. Sling the spacecraft underneath this. I'm definitely thinking in terms of rovers here. So I need to build this thing with a lander built around it. I live in America. But more importantly, I live in California, which is like a very specific part of America, which is unlike large parts of America. In fact, California on its own is the most economically vibrant state in the US. As a world economy, it would be bigger than many countries. So, yeah, for all those people that think America is Texas, you're in the wrong. I don't know. You've got your ideas all wrong. Not that I'm knocking Texas. I'm just pointing out that California is a big thing, right? It has more people in it than the UK, and it has a lot of money, and you know, that's just how it happens. Okay, so that's going to be how we come off the side. Now, unfortunately, because Tylo is really strong gravity, I don't know how we're gonna... Oh, come on, Texas has a lot of good things going for it, right? Absolutely, do not make out that I'm knocking Texas, because I actually know a lot of cool people from Texas that are not like the, you know, some of the stereotypes, let's say. I'm just trying to think what my thrust to mass ratio is on this. Does anybody know what the mass of this thing is? Because I'm somehow going to have to fit an extra rocket on this, I think. I mean, I guess what I could do is just put aerospikes on it. Your flight control... Big hats, big trucks, big guns. Yeah, well, you have surprisingly large numbers of big... The mass is 6 for the big... Oh my goodness. Will I have... You have my babies. What? I'm a boy. Dave, you don't already need a game account, right? If you contact me through Twitch, what I'll do is I'll give you a 21-day invite. And if you want that, I will instantly give you a Plex, right? Which will give you another 30 days, right? So you will get basically 51 days right away. So that's good, you know, good thing. He won. You know what? That's not the only prize. It's just the first prize I'm giving out tonight. It's just that somebody came up and instantly asked me for an Eve account. This will be not enough thrust to land. Can we go to Val instead? I'm just gonna go to Val. I'm gonna practice landing this on the moon. Let's just take this to the moon first. That's probably a better plan. I can work on improving it. Where is this? So we need to stick these under here, and then we need to build an actual rocket under this. Okay, we need some of these. Yes. So those go there. So if we can take this to the moon, then we can work on it for further planets. It's the moon! I'm saying it with a... Imagine I'm saying it with a Scandinavian accent. The moon. Moon. I don't know. I say moon. I try to say it a little differently than a regular... where is the structural part? Is it here? I'm feeling like utterly hopeless. I'm going la 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 la. There we go. And now we can stick the big rockets on here. So, tell me the story about the Werner von Braun. Ha 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 ha. Okay, that's us. Nazi schmatzi. Yeah, actually, let's do. Oh, let's have this as our upper stage. And these... Let's do like a proper multi-stage vehicle, right? And then the big rocket. Pushing me, the big rocket. Oh yeah. How's that gonna look? I think I might have no clip left on from building the space station. I built a space station earlier. And not only did I have to cheat to get it into orbit, I also had to turn no clip on. But actually, I think no clip doesn't have. I don't know. I think it's okay. I'm willing to play hard and fast and loose, whatever, rather than causing stress in a live stream where nothing wants to connect to anything. There we go. About there. And finally, yeah, let's lock these on the underside. That's looking good. Looking good. And then let's stick him on there just in case. Do you think that's not going to work out? Let's try this. Big track Lander. Okay, actually, let's just check my staging before I even go anywhere. Staging. Good. Staging. Good. Staging. Pretty good. Okay, this looks pretty hot. Let's try and see how it flies up to the sky. Away, away. Let's turn these off. Orbital operations. Okay, we are all set. Okay, anyone bet whether this will actually make it or not? Oh. Actually, it seems relatively responsive. Freedom from Kerbin's gravity! When you're lying in that bed, dying, what would you give to be thrusting away into space? My kids have been warned that they are to stay in bed. Are we lagging? And my current bitrate's about 1K, so I think we're okay. Actually, I think I'm thrusting maybe too much. Whoa, I'm totally wasting fuel here. I'm gonna fly this live. I'm not lagging. Yes, 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 yes. I'm not using... Do you want me to use the Ascent computer? Everyone always whines when I use MechJab. I can totally fly this. I'm lazy. Actually, I know people that worked at Twitch TV when it was Justin TV. Some people from IMEME went there. And in fact, I think they were considering moving into my old office space. But yeah, Twitch TV, sure. Now I can... Oh shoot, I'm going like totally upwards. Ah! Yeah, I'm totally wasting my fuel here. This is not the best ascent path that I've ever flown. It does kind of rotate a little, doesn't it? Ah, come on. Get under control. Oh yeah, you can't see anything inside this. I should have used the other rocket. Okay. Nazi schmatzi, says he. If you want a bird, why would I want a bird? Oh, you mean you want to get me to fly? I just had so much bird yesterday. It was Thanksgiving, right? I don't think this needs canards at all. It's got enough control from the thrust vectoring. Okay. Okay, where are we looking? Where's the moon? It's simplicity. Minecraft with style, huh? You're actually a horse. Yeah, have you heard the Big Horse song? Maybe it's Big Horse, I'm a Londoner, that I love London. I don't love London. Drinking kinda. Please stop trying. Are you Mr. Ed? My lovely horse, running through the fields. My lovely horse. Actually, there's another song. I got one in my phone. It's very rare for me to have a song in my phone. I wonder if I've got it. Pardon me, I gotta find this song. And yeah, iPhone's complicated. Oh, actually, no, I took it off my phone. Do I speak another language? Non, je ne parle pas français. What is this rocket for? This rocket is for dropping a lander on the moon. Parlez-vous français? Si. Oui. Oui, je parle pas français. Oui, je parle... I don't know. I speak French better when I'm in France. I'm just going to tell someone that I'm actually... I'm just sending a Skype thing with someone. Ah, ha 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 ha. Apparently someone says he'll be watching. I should probably circularize my orbit. Wow, seriously? Okay. You like part of how drunk will I be getting? Not hugely drunk. What I want to do... You can? That is very impressive. I can't speak Klingon, and I can barely speak American. I speak English. I can, however, toast in several languages. I can do cheers, slancha, slanjava, prost, skål. Did I do some others? Yeah, anyway. Let's go to the moon. Transfer point to... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, yeah. Wow. I literally clicked transfer to the moon, and the moon was like there. Kerbal Con is a 16-hour broadcast where we're going to introduce all sorts of... I don't know. They're going to just talk about Kerbal stuff. And given that it's during a work day, I'll probably have to come up like at 6 a.m., talk for a couple of hours, and then whatever. It's actually only 9 p.m. here. Yeah, I prefer the version with the U. Oh. There we go. Leaving some stuff in orbit. I hope this is enough to get me to the surface of the moon. It starts at 8 a.m. CST, right? And 8 a.m. CST is 6 a.m. Pacific time. Yeah, I'm in Pacific. I'm using FF split. Because I have the source code for it, so I can mess things around and fix it. To the moon! They won't release it on a Friday? I don't know, maybe they're getting cocky. After all, they did some awesome work on... Did this do some sort of time warp? Okay, we're Did this thing do a time warp without me asking? Moon in... Wow, this is like totally decided to land on the moon. Okay, let's warp to the Sol Switch. What programming languages do you know? Programming languages that I have used extensively. Obviously BASIC is the first thing. Then I learned Z80 assembly language. Then I learned Pascal, C, C++, C#, Java, Python, Perl, Ruby, Haskell, Lisp. You know, enough. Okay, where are we? We're going down. I'm getting a little bit sniffly, I believe. Python is an excellent... I've never used JCL, PL1, or Rex. Those are... I've used Forth. And I've used JavaScript as well. I've never really used Lua, but I mean, I'm sure it's pretty easy. Why did I need to learn that many? Just because my job has always put me in different things. It's... You know, it's just the way things are. Oh, in Minecraft, can you program Forth now? My brain continually makes space for things. I'm just going to let the computer run this. I thought Red Power was like an assembly language. Java's okay. I've actually found the nice thing about Java is there's a lot of good development environments for it. Whereas things like Perl, there's no decent development environment. Cheers. No, I shaved my head to let the brain let the heat out. That's the thing. It's something ridiculous what the brain can store, but most importantly, it has the ability to randomly access great amounts of details. Right? Java is okay. It's not terrible. C# I think is better. I learned Lisp playing in coding. What game had Lisp in it? My programming, the programming language in my brain runs on Wetware 2 million. I'm giving her all she has got, Captain. If she's given any more, she'll blow, Captain. I need to do that on Eve. What are my computer specs? My computer is a it's an i5-3570K. I don't know what its clock speed actually is because I haven't bothered overclocking it. Oh, ActionScript, that's right as well. I'm just gonna let this thing's probably gonna have enough fuel. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's like totally gonna have enough fuel. I would love to play some Eve tonight. I'd like to actually go on the test server. In fact, let me bring up and see if the test server is running, right? Sorry, pardon me, but I've got a really sniffly nose for some reason. Oh yeah, 87 so this is the... Let's fire this up. What? No, DevJet, it's... Nah, there's gonna be so much fuel left in this thing. I have played around with them. I made a video about the new destroyers. We can go... Oh dear. We can go over the new ships. In fact, you know, there's a whole lot of changes have come up in the new version. I'm only 11 and have been off school for a week. You know, nothing particularly is happening. We're just talking about stuff. Oh, nice. That is quite a view. Look at that. Isn't that a photo op for you? I don't believe the US is working with ETs in Area 51. I believe that Area 51 has a lot of other interesting stuff, but I actually, the old Vigil was amazing for traveling very fast. I used to use it as a transport frigate, basically. Wow, this thing is just like burning its engines all the way down at a low level. My favorite number is probably the fine structure constant, which is roughly 1 over 137. The fine structure constant is incredibly important. If it's a ratio of fundamental values, if it were any different, the universe would not exist in any form that we would understand it. Okay. Look at that. And then we can fire the last stage. Oh, you know what? I should have put Mech Jeb on there. Oh well, screw that. Yay! Nice! How about that? I can turn off all this crap now. Oh! Look at that! It's the equivalent of like a handbrake turn. What is Eve like? Listen. Well, let's bring up some Eve. I'm just going to try and shrink it to fit into this tiny window, which may not be possible. So it's just the test server, and that means we have great freedom to do what we will. So I'm basically sitting in the test system, and I'm going to buy myself some spaceships, right, and just head out and destroy them. So Actually, can I buy the super capitals? No, I can't. But let's try the regular destroyers. We have the Dragoon, which is the new one, right? Okay. So let me... I'm just going to fit out a ship. And this is probably going to be rather tedious. So I go in my ship, assemble it. This is one of the new destroyers that is in the game. And you see it's all Amarian and sexy and whatever. It's all... No, I'm not Galente. I'm in an Intaki station, but I'm actually Kaldari. See? Don't I look familiar? I think destroying a space penis is going to be hard, right? I've got to figure out how to fly this thing, but since this is a drone boat, what is the drone bandwidth? Does it tell me? Oh, no. I'm just trying to see if it tells me what my drone bandwidth is. I have to maybe hit this button. I'm pretty sure it just lets me run regular... drone bandwidth. Okay, so we need some hobgoblins. That's the first thing. So I'm going to put some awesome drones in this. This is a drone boat. You can buy them, but they're very hard. 25 megabits, so I'm going to buy a ton of these. So on the test server, everything costs 100 ISK, right? That's so that you don't need to do anything. Now this one also has a bonus that lets it use energy neutralizers, I believe. Yeah. So, but what I want is a drone damage amplifier. Ship equipment, drone damage amplifier. Oh no, I want this one. So we're going to fit these modules to my ship. Can I go back to Kerbal Space Program? Sure I could at some point, but we're trying to keep everyone happy here. So I'm dragging these on, fitting out my ship. And I'm putting a bunch of drones in the drone bay. What is the targeting range in this? 650 targeting 48.7. You know what I could do is do something really stupid here, right? Let's do it. I want micro. Don't forget, yeah, what I'm thinking is I could actually put, like, in the highs here, some drone range things. The goal in EVE is it's basically a spaceship sandbox, right? And people build spaceships to mine minerals, and then the minerals they use to build spaceships, and then they fight over other places where they have other stuff. It's generally kind of a huge circle jerk, but people love that. The nice thing about EVE is that the GMs and the people that run the game generally keep out of things. Okay, sensor... Ship equipment, starbase and sovereignty. What I want to do... I'm going to be really silly here and put basically no tank on this. Okay, we get that fit. And then we need a range script. I have no idea how to fit this thing up. Yeah, anyone that wants an EVE buddy pass, hit me. Just message me on Twitch or YouTube. I can help you out. Unfortunately, the only one person's getting the Plex prize this week because that's how it works. Scripts. Ship equipment. Target optimal range, targeting range script. Oh, blueprint. No, ammunition and charges. It's yeah, but you can get it down to as much as like $10 a month if you sign up long term, right? So how much grid do I have? Power grid. Okay. 400mm plate. I'm gonna put a 400mm plate on this. 400mm. There we go. Want one of these. Buy this. And I'm gonna stick it could still afford it. Okay, well, Bermondsky, you know, I'll be around. No, actually, the Reaver of Darkness, they have changed it. The new Tech 2 plates have 15% more hit points. This is the new version, so they're changing it. The rolled tungsten plates have more agility than the Tech 2, but more... People dislike right now. I'm afraid you have to change the game right now. Just come on, let me get a spaceship out in space. Damage control. And I'm going to fit some Trimarks. Let me just get this, right? Actually, let me, energized. I have no idea what I'm doing at KerbalCon. I'm probably just talking. Energized adaptive nanomembrane. Do buy this. So you see what I'm doing here is I'm putting more armor on it. My armor's getting knocked up here. I'm going to put some Trimarks on. This is a destroyer. Buy 3 of these. Oh no! Ah, gosh darn it. I have... What? Oh yes, buy this. It was warning me that I was about to spend a lot of money on something, but it turns out that it's not. Yes. And then the last thing I'm going to do is fit some drone link augmenters. Okay. That should give me enough range. Oh, I don't have drone Wait, combat drone operation. What? I have that skill. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough CPU for that. Ah, screw that. Okay. What shall I stick it? Pulse laser. I'm just gonna put some lasers on this, right? Small focused pulse laser. What kind of lasers do I want? Ah, browse. Ah, give me this. Ships, ship equipment, turrets and bays, laser turrets, pulse lasers. I guess I should put beam lasers on. And just put some... Okay, we'll just fit these on and then stick laser crystals in them. Insufficient power, huh? Okay, well that's okay. We're gonna have one laser on it. That's gonna be lousy. Maybe I should fit... I don't care, I'm gonna go out and die. I'm gonna go out and lose... Oh no, wait, I want Scorch. Scorch S. There we go. Okay, well, we're gonna take this out. We're actually gonna fly out, right? Because... Oh, 1 second, what? Apparently I haven't trained that skill. Apparently I haven't trained laser specialization or something. What does it say? A small focused beam laser. Oh look, here's a dude. No! Let's just take this out and die. Oh, you wanna... Who's around? Let's go to the combat area. Combat area 1. So the test server basically has a bunch of areas where you can fly around and kill people. And I'm going to do that. So I've got my drones here. We're going to launch our drones. There's plenty of tutorials for getting on the test server. The buddy pack is just, you know, buddy invites lets you get on. I don't know. The thing about buddy invites is I send you an invite, you get free game time for 21 days. Okay, what are we looking at here? So there's a lot of people flying around. Oh my goodness, what was that? Somebody's firing some serious stuff. That's nice. Let's zoom out a little so we can see the tactical layout of this battle. Is there someone here that can attack? There's someone in a Daredevil, Adriesta. Everybody's just like flying crazy spacecraft. I mean, the only thing that's even close to my size range is a Daredevil. There's some serious lasers going on here. I'm just going to target a bunch of people, and if somebody's getting attacked, that's who I'm going to hit. Okay, the guy in the Abaddon, he's getting repped. He's getting repped as well. I'm going to attack the Thanatos. Why not? So my drones are going to go and attack that guy. Watch them. My drones are... Oh, there they go. See those green things? They're totally attacking this Thanatos. Thanatos is a super carrier, right? It is the size of, you know, a city. So that's why I'm attacking him. Oh, there's someone in a Vagabond. Let's keep at range 39. I'm going to attack the Vagabond now. No! So, this dude, the Vagabond, is attacking me now. See, he has me jammed and neutralized, and I'm basically screwed. I can't go anywhere. Hear that? I'm basically stuck. So I'm gonna start aligning towards base. Ooh, nice new explosion. Cute. Oh well. I died. No, I totally had my micro warp drive on, but what happened was he was in a Vagabond, which is really fast. Vagabonds are one of the fastest ships in the game. So he was able to move much faster than my crappy destroyer and catch up with me and kill me. So that was one of the new things. What? So I'm just gonna, once I dock up, I'm gonna quit. I should probably go out there in a I should go out there in a covert ops or something so I can at least watch. It just takes too long to fit ships. I should have fitted the ships before I started. Hey, I guess I am scaring people away. Toribash. I meant to play Toribash actually. Somebody suggested it, and I remember it. I'm not going to play more Space Giraffe. Toribash is a physics game that's really bizarre. Okay. So where... Oh, yeah. Okay, so should we try figuring out if I can take this thing to, Tylo? I need a bigger rocket to do that, right? So... oh, actually, I need to brake. That's what I need to do. And then... I have all these X games, but I don't have them set up, right? Okay, so somehow I need to adjust this thing to land on Tylo. That's the main thing. Make a bomber. More fire. Larry Hagman died? Seriously? Well, a space station that launches stuff is just something that does staging, right? Somebody wanted to see if we could launch somebody out of the atmosphere. That's right. We wanted to see if we could launch somebody out of the atmosphere with the rocket thrusters. And that's something I thought, actually, it's not so ridiculously implausible. The thing is, Kerbals have a very low air resistance. That's why they can go 5 to 6 kilometers high, and it is possible to put multiple engines pointing in the same direction. So I just had thought about this, right? So we have this. We're going to do a little more than a mass relay, because we're going to have to... There we go. Oh! Actually, now what I really need is symmetry here. Nice. How's that looking, huh? If you could make a rotating series of engines to pulse accelerate the Kerbal into orbit. That's a very interesting question. We had thought about things like that. Okay. I'm obviously no clip is turned on, or clipping is turned on here. Pardon me. Let's try launching this. I want to see if he goes higher. That's the main thing, right? Da, 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 da. Ah, yes. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do actually is put him in the exhaust first. And then, since he'll be standing in the exhaust, right, I'll then fire the engines from the safety of the control, right? So we're going to thrust up, and then I'm going to switch instantly, right? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Now, does he go higher than the 5 kilometers? That's the thing. No, but what I can do, instead of doing full thrust now, I can basically throttle it up and then hit the staging button so that the stage actually activates. I don't think that's any higher. That's not very high, is it? What we should do is we should put a parachute on him at the very least, right? Let's get the parachute on this dude. Parachute pack. Parachute pack. And then I'm gonna stick this here at the very least so he climbs down. Over 9,000. Yeah, anything over 9,000 is a winner. Okay, no. This. Actually, what I should just do is ah! Crap. Come here. Okay. Actually, I could totally cheat and add, like, as many of these as I like, right? The trick is just making sure that they add to this. Ha 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 ha! Oh, the power of no clipping! Oh. Right, how can this not fail? How can this fail? How can this fail to work? Well, I invite you to answer that. How can this fail to work? In what embarrassing ways will this scheme just screw me up? Will he explode on the pad? Oh yeah? Oh yeah. Physics! Let us exploit physics. High elbow salute. What? I like the way this is kind of wobbling around. This is barely walking. Okay, so can he get a parachute? Get a parachute? Okay, now walk into the middle there. Can you just stand there for a second? We gotta do something. What? Oh, you mean right here? What can you possibly... Wait, go that way. Okay, so I gotta hit this button and then this button at the same time, right? Maximum thrust. 3, 2, 1. I wonder what actually happened there. Liftoff. There was a lot of things being damaged by rocket exhaust. Let's try that again. Hella struts. Hella is a very Oaklandish term. Eva. He spontaneously exploded. I like it. Restart again. Come on! I asked how this could fail to work. It was a rhetorical question, I tell you. Rhetorical! He's like shaking. Okay, we need claps. You're right. You're right, I give in. We need claps. Listen, people who want to play Amnesia, the problem with Amnesia is I don't get scared. And it's not very fun to watch a game where a scary game where the person doesn't get scared, right? I mean, seriously, do you want somebody not being scared? I don't think so. I think you want somebody that like wets their pants. That's funny. I really tried hard to be scared, but it just didn't work. Okay, let's try that now. I think PewDiePie puts it on. Yeah, but you know what? No clip, as long as the object is part of the spaceship. Have you ever tried deep fried ice cream? Oh, who cares about staging? This will make it even more amusing when things explode. Get parachute. Okay, let's try this again. Right in the middle. Thrust. And we'll put it at this angle. See if we can go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Flight. So I think what's happening is... No, I tried switching to the Kerbal. The problem was... No, the camera switched. I think what happens is the camera is breaking into pieces. Or not the camera, the spaceship is breaking into pieces, and as I try to switch through to where the Kerbal is, he shoots off out of range. Get parachute. Extend. Let's walk this down. Apparently people were not interested in watching me play Eve. Go figure. I have people complaining I don't make enough Eve videos, and then I have other people complaining. I'm not sure, can you do that? No, if you... Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's gone. He just evaporates or something. Planetside 2, please, in a bit. I'm trying to think if there's a way to solve... It might be this... The clamp's disengaging. Ah, yeah, I see what you're meaning. Yeah, I thought it wouldn't matter so much, but you're right. If we force this... Oh, man, I gotta move all my rockets instead of my clamps. I'm not sure this is gonna help us much, to be honest. I think maybe the other thing to do is to take this... Oh, no. I wonder if I could put... I don't want to use cheap parts though, right? I want to use regular parts. I wonder if I can do this. Right, have him climb over it instead. Oh, oh yes, you're right. I missed an engine. Well, I can always drag it when I'm here. No, if you switch to the map, he will evaporate because he's in the atmosphere. Objects in the atmosphere will disappear as soon as you try to switch to them. Come on. No, he doesn't even want to show me. Oh, there. I can try an SRB to launch. I'm not playing Sims. I'm sorry. Get parrot. Okay. We got a deploy parachute option now. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. He apparently... Ah, there we go, finally. I haven't played From Dust. I bought it a while back, but I've never played it. Yeah, the Aristocats, yes. The Aristocrats. Yeah, they're not fireproof. What have I got sitting around? I didn't make it that high. Portal, Osmos. Oh, Nexus, the Jupiter incident. That's another game I bought and never played. From Dust. Yeah, I got that there. Never played it. Yeah, RMS Gigantic, don't go there, right? Seriously, we all know the aristocrat thing. There are kids there, right? Don't be telling that joke, right? Yeah. Wow, neck-breaking deceleration. No, I don't know about Majesty. Well, should I... Come on, can we have some votes here? Continuing saga, Scott in New Vegas. I Oh, I forgot. I realized in New Vegas I forgot my glasses. To the moon, to the moon, to the moon. Has it? So actually, I talked about To the Moon. To the Moon is such a beautiful game. And just hold on, I have to switch it to non-full screen mode. Okay. Unfortunately, you can't scale this, so it's going to look really tiny. To the Moon is like a... I don't know what's the word. I guess I'll just... oh, let's go back. Begin. Oh, begin. So it's in the style of... Yeah, no, Alt-Enter toggles full screen, but it won't record the video. Right? I haven't downloaded that NES game, Felix R. Eat a piece of pie. So anyway, the graphic style of this reminds me of, you know, all those classic 16-bit games. It reminds me of Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, all these things. But it's obviously higher resolution. And it's like a point-and-click game rather than a console-style Final Fantasy thing. And it's a hugely over-sentimental story, I gather. Oh, I need a deviled egg.
Where are you going, Neil?
Well, excuse me for heroically evading that squirrel coming out of nowhere.
You ran over it anyway!
Oh.
You ran over it and hit a tree!
Look, don't worry, it's a company car.
Are you kidding me? The boss is going to kill us!
She's just supposed to be a girl. We'll just say I was saving a puppy. He likes puppies, right?
He's more of a cat person.
Why does the world have to be so complicated?
Fine, whatever furball he fancies.
No, wait, I'm getting them mixed up. Fine, whatever furball he fancies. Crisis averted. Good.
Go write that on your report later.
Let's grab the equipment from the car and move anyway. Okay, so you basically are clicking on things. And you can... It says, Wiles house ahead. Putting a sign when they live in the middle of nowhere is asking to be robbed. Hey, wait, don't forget the car. Well, I think, you know, you gotta see the whole thing. There's already so many people leaving the room. You know? Okay, we've gotta go this way. Universe Sandbox is kinda... It's fun if you want to mess around with it. There are a lot of dubious bugs in the behavior. Last I looked, their integration system wasn't particularly good. Oh, that's her swearing is saying, "Oh, cucumbers, we don't have time for this fluff." Let's try pushing it out of the way. Maybe we could find a tree to jack it with. Wait. Or we could just call it a night and blame it on that. Just push it. 1, 2, 3. Woo! I don't even... What was that? Not a boulder, that's for sure. We need to get going for now. Okay. We'll figure things out later. Right. Man, people are so negative. Don't people want me to have fun? They just want me to play Kerbal Space Program forever. These are the kids.
Ma, they're here!
So right now, this is really cheap on Steam, I believe. Or you can go to goodoldgames.com and get it as part of the 5 games for $10 bundle. I have heard of Natural Selection, I don't have it. I could do better. Night shifts, love 'em or hate 'em.
You know the answer, you stupid owl.
It's probably going to be another all night. Okay. Dear Esther, there you go. Oh yeah, so we were going to offer a prize. Now, I was going to put up something. What I've been doing is, games. And the ocean waves will sing lullabies.
Not through your blathering, they won't.
There we go. And your eyelids will... Don't forget your equipment, moron. So, here's what I have sitting around right now. I have Terraria, AI War, Magnets, Knights of the Old Republic, Lunar Flight, Sanctum, Tokitori, or Divine Cybermancy. I'm willing to give out one of these as a prize. These are the prizes. Pick a prize. We gotta decide which one we're gonna give away to a lucky person. So, come up with it. Decide amongst yourselves while we play this a little more. I'm not going to play it. I'm going to give it to one of you guys. I'm seeing a lot of Knights of the Old Republic 2. Okay, so you guys want to have a competition to see who wins Knights of the Old Republic 2? Yeah? Okay. Well, that's going to be the offer. It is available on Steam for like $10 anyway, so... What's the catch? Well, the catch is you're going to be competing against the 100 other people in the channel. And so, this will be... You're going to have to answer some questions, right? Or you're going to have to answer a question. And... Whoever the first person to answer the question gets the game, assuming they want it. So, you guys ready? You got Google ready. Well, the thing is, Google isn't going to help you. My YouTube channel will help you. The question is, on my visit to the Pinball Museum, what game did I declare to be my favorite? So, if Google will tell you that, I'll be amazed. The one with the pinballs, the old spacey one. Space! Pinball! Yeah, well, this is it. You know, if you want to win the games, you gotta watch my YouTube videos. I can't believe nobody watched that video, apparently. Galaga was not pinball. Got the equipment. Alright, let's head upstairs. I think the person asked me to play To the Moon. It's not Space Station. The one that I did not declare the Space Station Rendezvous to be my favorite. It was... Okay, here's a clue. It was made by Williams in 1986. The question is, in the pinball video, Ryan, What pinball machine did I declare to be my favorite? No, it's not the Space Moonbase one. Oh, Nick got it! Nick! Pinbot! Ha! Nick, STL, you are the winner of Knights of the Old Republic 2. So message me on Twitch. Message me with your details on Twitch, and I will give you that. You'll need a Steam account, so you'll need to tell me your Steam account. Send me the URL so I can add you to my friends list so I can gift you the game. Congratulations. We will have more competitions. And I'll make it clear that the prizes will always be revealed, or the answers will all depend on videos that I've made during the week, right? So, you know, pay attention and you get free games. Yes, I'm encouraging people to stalk me. I'm also encouraging people to click on the ads so that I can maybe fund my, maybe fund some better hardware for filming this or whatever. Maybe buy a license for XSplit. So this guy's dying in bed. He's consciously hanging on. It's hard to say how long you'll have, but I would hurry. Oh, it's a girl. Let's talk to her. Of course it is. Against the rules. I don't care about Twitch ads. Honestly, don't care about Twitch ads. They're not doing anything for me. And sub, maybe, but I'm not, Doom 1, I have Doom 1 sitting around. Are you sure a common household power outlet is sufficient? We're the experts. It's so cute, this. Find a new game? Nature calls. Yes, it is. And I will kick you if you say gayest homo again. Right? That is not the way we speak in here. And yes, it is very, gay, but it's not... Just don't be speaking like that, right? Serious? It's very sentimental. We always succeed because we're awesome. I should do a competition to pick the next game. How about that? What's the wish? The moon. The moon? The moon. He wants to go to the moon. The geezers just keep getting crazier. I played the Star Wars Battlefront games on my PSP. I don't really know. Johnny's an odd man though. 2 years that I've worked here, he rarely spoke. He worked as a craftsman for most of his life and his wife passed away 2 years ago. I don't really know many details. I would have known more if I were Paperboy, for Pete's sake. Shh, do your thing. Well, I suppose you could look around the house. You may find out more info. And it's probably sub for 3 copies of Dota. I can't do it during this live stream. It's just too complicated to arrange this. Right? So be it. Which one of us plays detective? I think Dr. Rosalind. I'm busy leaving a butt print on this chair. Yes, I believe in 2012. 2012 exists. Tommy and Sarah could show you around. They're probably at the piano. So, oh, darn. Okay, how about this? We ask another question. Wait, come back here for a moment. I have something for you. Okay, Doctor wants something. Oh, sound. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to calm down. Sounds like my honey. Hello? Okay. I'm talking to the internets. Johnny's heart monitor. 2030. Yeah, I would love Half-Life 3. I love Towers Blood Defense. Let's talk to these. Okay. Okay, here's a question. Whoever remembers my wife's name gets to pick the next game. As in, if you remember what her name is. Okay, Nick 1219 1229. Tell me what game you want me to play. I have all these, and let me just hold on. I also have all of these. No, I'm asking Nick 1229. He was the first person to actually remember the name. You have the power. Sims, are you serious? I don't know. Oh, come on. I might just come on, pick some. SimCity. I don't know how to play SimCity. The ruse! No. I might just deny you that. I'm sorry. Come on, something else, not SimCity. SimCity is terribly boring to watch because I'm not exactly an expert on it. Or here, yeah. Let's scroll through the list. Fallout 2? I'm scrolling back. Did you really pick Fallout 2? Ah! You know what? My dog is whining at me now as well. Oh, actually, you know, Fallout 2 is going to be a problem because I can't play it full... I have to play full screen right now until I edit the config file. Give me one moment. I got it. Doggy! Okay, I'm totally missing what's going on. These kids are just really good at playing piano, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, maybe we will. I think we just need a little convincing, that's all. We want $1 trillion! Or the candy cane Mum hides from us. Ah. There's a giant candy cane on top of a high shelf that we can't reach. It's in the kitchen. Ma put it there to save for when we do chores. I'll get Deus Ex, right? Sure, I'll get it. Okay, I'm gonna save. Save. I'm gonna. Okay. Go away. We talking Deus Ex 1, 2, 3? Human Revolution? 1, the original Deus Ex. Failed to find Steam. That's pretty awesome. Apparently Steam is failing for me. Let's just play Human Revolution. Oh man. I bought it as a pack. Okay, this is gonna take forever. Can I run Cthulhu Saves the World? No. Okay, now I'm completely locked out of doing anything. Let's crash some more Kerbals, right? Yeah, it's now in the I can't do anything mode. It's not responding. I don't want to screw around with this, because it'll get in the way. Q-wop! Goo-wop-oo-wop-oo-wop-oo-wop. Remember I was trying to build those missiles? Oh, okay, back. Load. No, I'll cancel. Better than origin. Yeah, we were trying to build an ICBM. I didn't mean to do that. And flight. Space Center. Yeah, I'm going to need to do that, but the thing is, I don't want to interrupt with the game conversion. I'm gonna build one of these fragmentation rockets and attack the secret space center. That's my plan. This will be my warhead. You think this will be enough to ensure that everybody dies? I have not seen your full version. Okay. Missing content is now being downloaded, which is gonna screw me over even worse. Oh. I need to kill that. I need to kill that. Finishing Steam Cloud Sync. Now we need to go. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm really hopeless when I try to do stupid things, isn't it? Don't recommend that. Yeah, I'm not going to play Hub My Little Pony games. Seriously. If Sky was here, she would totally play that. But she's not. And so that ain't happening. That's the way I want to go. Actually, I need to go vertical first. From dust, from dust, from dust, from dust. He just... I should try and find... Yeah, I should totally do that. The old... vital information. Actually, what I want is the landing autopilot to tell me where I'm going to land. The Thief and the Cobbler had amazing animation. Amy's asking me about the Thief and the Cobbler. But Orion was just annoyed that he was made to watch it. I think that technically it was very impressive. Sure. What would it be like to enter a black hole's gravitational field? It would. The black hole would tear you apart, sir. Something is happening. Something is happening. Hold on. It is entirely made by hand and is frankly jaw-dropping, some of the stuff they do in that. Spaghettification. It will tear you apart, but it's not really like spaghetti. It's more like tearing you molecule by molecule. In fact, as you get close enough to some black holes, the molecules can actually get torn apart. Oh yeah, I gotta type my password. I'm not gonna do this on a stream. Of course, you can probably hear from the audio. Okay, where is it? No, something is happening to Kerbal Space Program, and it is not responding to me. Ah. Okay. Pardon me. Task Manager is telling me something's going nuts here. Look at this. Kerbal Space Program, 2.7 gigs of memory. But, shouldn't be a problem. I feel like being hugged by an infinite number of kittens and being crushed into a singularity. I was going about 60 kilometers per second. We should do that. Let's do that. You're not going to have any time. Let's see if we can build... I'm running Ultimate. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try putting these Kerbals onto the ground as fast as possible, right? Which means basically building a cheat rocket. What we're going to do is stick this on here. Actually, no, we're going to use the smaller one because we need more thrust. And we're going to have the aero spike. Pushing me fast, fast, fast. Okay, and we're going to need a parachute as well. And I need... Ugh, that'll do. Let's stick this dude on here, just in case. You know, the spaceplane fuel tank actually weighs more, but I'm smart. These are better because they are lighter than anything. And I'm going to use the infinite fuel cheat. So that'll give me the most thrust acceleration I can. And I just need to be able to feed a fuel line. There we go. Now we turn on infinite fuel. The theory of dark flow. I don't know. Why? There's something up with my frame rate. Okay. Sparta SS Surf 90. How about that, huh? I'm not going to restart KSP because the FF split will track the window, and if I kill the window then I have to restart the stream. I've seen various suggestions that the fine structure constant changes, but I have yet to seen any solid evidence. You know, technically I should have probably let the fuel burn down a little more, right? I mean, you could probably do time acceleration as well, right? Oh, no, let's not do that. String theory would be great if it actually made any predictions that were original, but I've yet to see string theory do anything to validate it. In fact, there are certain types of string theory which have now been it's the supersymmetry breakdown that is being suggested by the Higgs discovery is weakening several suggestions, I think, but I could be wrong. I've heard about the historic thing, but I don't know what it is. Okay, now we're doing great things, huh? Oh. Yeah, the Higgs... It's not so much that the Higgs boson assigns mass, it's more complicated than that. The problem with string theory is that it keeps on making a bunch of science to fit the observations, but it has yet to make a prediction that hasn't come out of something else. String theory can be very elegant. This thing will be finishing probably in a little while because Amy has come home early. Listen, if I knew, I wouldn't be spoiling it, put it that way. I mean, I'm not allowed to play the latest version of Kerbal Space Program, so I'm certainly not going to be revealing what NASA is doing. Make a rocket that without any engines, fuel, or proper... Cannot use cheats, but can still use glitches. Almar, look at my glitch from the 0.16 version, where I was able to get 100 plus kilometers per second easily. If I have dark 0.118, I'm not allowed to play it, right? I've already done an SSTO spaceplane. They're kind of pointless. Most scientists are not religious in the way that people think religious is. Okay, you think we're going fast enough? Single stage to orbit, Ryan Lachelle. Can you guys hear what Amy's watching upstairs? Sounds like something singing. Okay. Yeah, right. Man, we're like totally almost passing the moon. I should try and do like a straight burn for the moon to see how fast you can do that. Yes, you can. You're absolutely right. You can have... You can. So, we are not going to be discussing any of this anymore? Seriously? No more discussing religion? Of course there are things that science hasn't explained. But many of the things that science hasn't explained aren't even mentioned in any religious text. Now, if religion happened to explain something that science had never thought about, then sure. Oh man, come on, I want to get up to a reasonable speed. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut my power, save there, then go retrograde. Actually, I'll just go straight down. Can I do a remix of some music? Reasonable speed is 46 kilometers per second. Yeah, I'm really leaning towards the banning. Just wait until he hits the atmosphere. Let's see if we can get at least some time acceleration going on here. I'm trying to hit the atmosphere and see how many G's this thing pulls. You want to talk about what? I'm not allowed to talk about 0.18 very much. I can't talk about anything that hasn't gone on a public stream. My favourite celestial body is probably Io or Europa. Simply because they are examples of interesting stuff. I can't do a remix of some music live. I don't have the skills. I can DJ, but the problem with DJing is that it hits licensing issues. What's not in 1.8? I can confirm that God is not in 0.18. I can confirm that... I can confirm that 0.18 is not going to influence the outcome of any elections, as far as I know. If you wanted to ignite the atmosphere, you would probably have to create something to oxidize, or something that would oxidize. Potatoes may well be in 0.18. Oh. Wait, am I almost... Okay, no. Llamas, I don't believe llamas are in 0.18. Oh man. Oh dear. But see, the thing is, the butterfly effect only affects specific things. You know, what way individual people voted in the election didn't matter so much as what the important people voted in Ohio, for example, right? Favorite type of FTL travel? I think just for straight coolness, I like Dune with a folding space because it had the whole navigators who got hopped up on spice. Is Altair in 0.18? I don't think so, although it seems that their navigation system might run on an Altair, since it's very simple. Low tech. An Altair being the first home computer you could buy, it had a 256k of memory, I believe. I don't know about Sound of Thunder, but I do have the Pink Floyd live CD, A Delicate Sound of Thunder. The new RCS control toggle is useful, but some people like it, some not. Yeah, Libra, that's your... I don't know where you're reading that from. You're not reading that from any official reasonable source, so let's not even talk about that. There haven't been any serious issues around that. That sounds like complete propaganda. Are you reading InfoWars by any chance? That well-known source of great quality. Was it chemtrails? Oh yeah. If you believe that, then you probably believe that we didn't go to the moon. Put it that way. Yeah. You wouldn't want to have carbonated beverage in zero-gravity environments because of the chance of them squirting stuff out under pressure. Yeah, Grant Boy, if you have a carbonated beverage, then it will force its way out through the straw. It will become a jet. And that is not good in a spacecraft which has lots of electronics and stuff. Chemtrail is like a BS conspiracy theory that people like to come up with that suggests that some of the planes leaving trails across the sky are in fact spraying chemicals on us to control our minds. It's not as cool as genuine conspiracy theories. I mean, there are some really awesome, true conspiracy moments that actually happened. I've already explained about the what do you call it? The Glomar Explorer, for example, and the whole carrots being eaten to helping you see in the dark. It is 10 past 10 here. I've seen the 2-pack hologram. Actually, you know what I want to do? You know what? If I change this, minus 90, minus 70, I bet that. Maybe I can skip through the atmosphere at some ridiculous speed. Look at this periapse thing. I'm just gonna try and squeeze through the atmosphere and no more. Okay, get this going. We're up to 16 kilometers per second. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stories that people come up with, but a lot of them are completely made up and rubbish. Pearl Harbor attack was allowed to... Yeah, well, there is a true one. Conspiracy, the Coventry bombing was actually allowed to happen to, you know, hide the fact that Britain knew how to read the communiques of the Nazis. So things like that do actually happen, but you generally only find out about them years after the fact. I think US had plenty of excuses to enter World War II. The problem was there was a lot of Nazi supporters that were prominent people. You know, like Lindenberg, you know, so on.
1984.
The moon does change shape a little, but not very much. Oh, you mean he thinks the phase of the moon is an indication of it actually changing shape? That's crazy. Of course the moon's not hollow. Walt Disney was a Disney supporter. Yeah, that's a story. The Walt Disney supporter, I think that was largely triggered because he was a fan. He was the guy that gave Werner von Braun the limelight. And so a lot of people turned Disney into a Nazi supporter based simply on that fact. You know, Werner von Braun, of course, is one of these characters who chose the path of convenience. He really wanted to build rockets. Korolev, now you see, he's another example. Korolev, he suffered the kind of other side of it. He was in a situation where, you know, there were witch hunts and whatever, and his best buddy basically sold him out for nothing. I mean, his best buddy made up some stuff, you know, essentially. What kind of cheese is the moon made of? It's made of regolith cheese. Yes, there will be rovers in KSP, but I'm pretty sure there will be. But I'm not an official developer. I'm not associated with the developers. The developers are entirely... They can choose to change their mind if they want. No, this will not... Ansubm, if you want me to achieve the speed of light using stock parts, I'm going to have to spend an awful lot of time doing it. I'm instead going to try skipping through the atmosphere. Mexicano, ay 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 ay. Yes, the Japanese launched a space sail, and it is still working. It is quite an impressive thing, but it doesn't move very fast. You probably don't want one of those in Kerbal Space Program because it would take you far too long to get anywhere. Okay, it says we get a time to periapse of under 2 minutes now. I think we're doing well. So, I'm gonna eject the capsule just because I don't want this thing to collide with the rest of the ship. Light speed is 300,000 kilometers per second. Yeah, you can cheat. Listen, you know, if you're going to do that, I can go in and edit a save file and basically put my ship at the speed of light. That's not particularly interesting. Okay, when the time gets down to 30 seconds, I'm going to jettison this. Focused beam of photons to it. Yes, you could do that. Then you would have trouble slowing it down. No, nuclear engines will happen because radiation doesn't matter in space. Look at how fast this thing is going, huh? Awesome! Okay. Cutting engines... No! Surf. 0. Execute. The funny thing is, this is not like... There we go. Now we're split. It's fallen off. Let's see what happens. Ooh, let's see what happens. Oh wow, this parachute didn't rip off. Yeah, that's pretty dull. How dull was that? I actually, is it an end flight I want to do? What does it say? Highest, most... What? 17.5? That's hopeless. Right, we're coming back again. They obviously don't report the correct G-force anymore. Surf. Okay, let's go straight down and see what happens. See if it makes it into the atmosphere. Previously, if you hit the atmosphere at that speed, your parachute would get ripped off. Actually, you know what I should do? Look, let's do something. Let's... Infinite fuel. Turn that off. Resume flight. And then... Let's burn it down a little. And then... Infinite fuel! Nope. Now we can do full... That'll give us a little more acceleration. Why do you power it? Because time acceleration has a habit of breaking things. Oh, that's great. Mach 6.3. How was he... What was he using? Did he have some special part? Because it used to be you could... The only way you could get that fast would be... I'm not going to kill him. He survived. The SpaceX Falcon Heavy... I don't know about a return. Oh, Deus Ex. Yeah, how's that looking? La 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 la. Oh. Game of the year. Oh, look. I guess I could use Direct 3D. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna... Helium... Well, you know, helium-3 isotope as a power source is part of fusion chains. Okay, I gotta do some settings here. Display... resolution... Toggle full screen mode. Aha! hold on. I gotta do something. Ah. We gotta listen to the music. The music here is awesome. Some of my favorite game music. I gotta put the sound up for this. Yes, right. I can't, it's set arbitrarily. Yes, the space shuttle did end up costing more than normal rocket missions. Let's just keep an eye on the time to periapsis. The shuttle was designed by committee to do a lot of things that it never ended up doing. Specifically, it was given the big wings so that it could give it large cross-range capability. The problem with the the thing was we were tooled up for building Saturn V's, right? So although they were expensive initially, if we built a lot of them, we would have got cheaper. Just like the Russians, they kept on building the same rockets since the 60s. It's more than powdered aluminium. It's more complicated than that. Okay. No, we don't need the training mission. Let's just do easy, because I want to just... So... Downgrade pistol. This is a important hack. If you downgrade pistol, they give you it anyway. Computer upgrade. Lockpicking is good to have. Medicine. I forget what we need to know here. Oh yeah. Okay, let's start game.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter.
I take it he was agreeable.
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to click. Oh, no! I want to see the intro again.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter.
I take it he was agreeable.
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes. Most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine...
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the...
Why contain it?
Oh.
Let it spill over into the schools and churches.
I've received reports of armed attacks and shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are...
Something's wrong. I guess I have to do this again. JC 10 ton. What was I gonna do? What? Okay, what? Computer, electronics, not picking, medicine, start.
Your appointment.
Okay. That quality, I know.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF
Oh, look,
is
I have a
raiding
cool
the island
bar.
and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Where's my dude?
Welcome aboard, Agent.
No, no!
Oh,
Oh,
I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name.
Okay.
Think I'd missed my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation. All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test. Remember that we're police.
Okay, I'm gonna take the crossbow. Or... Yeah.
Never know when I might come up against some heavy armor. Give me the Gep gun. The Gep gun might... Great. What's the first move? I'll see how it looks. Your prime... What am I...
Okay, so the first mission, Oh. Okay. Oh, hold on. X... Oh my goodness! Let's see what happens. Going straight down now. Oh, there, see, I totally lost the parachute. The parachute got ripped off there. Okay, so Kerbal's dying on me.
What's your take on the situation, Corporal?
I didn't mean to talk to you.
The bots have them bottled up, sir. We'd go right in if...
How'd they get one of them?
Gunter went rogue on them.
Okay. No, if you're gonna map, the planets, you absolutely have to do a polar orbit. Oh no. What is my augmentation? I forget how to use my flashlight.
They come this way, I got them, sir.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Man, it's so dark. Can we make it brighter? Back. Is there a gamma option? Adjust brightness. Yeah, let's make it brighter. So you can see what's going on. So we have this dude here.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bomb. Identify yourself with the phrase, Iron.
The goal in Deus... You know those people that were talking earlier about conspiracies and stuff? This game brings all the conspiracies into one place. Ah, there we go.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy's stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
There's that thing there, that's medical bay, I remember. So it's like a stealth game, basically. But it has a whole bunch of interesting references to conspiracy theories and whatever. Okay, got myself a crossbow so I can do silent takedowns with this. Yeah, this uses the Quake 1 engine.
Freight base is under lockdown.
Right.
You met?
We're taking...
Ask me.
When do...
Don't you, Nick?
Guess so.
Some advice. Get out there, you're gonna have to...
Shouldn't you turn?
Sure.
I'm going to take tranquilizer darts
so much for
because I
that.
like the remote takedown. Oh, shh. No, wrong button. F1. Tranquilizers go in here, so I can use it.
Better have the right equipment.
I'll check back with you
check
later.
back.
Oh, is my thing loaded? What's it loaded with? Tranquilizer darts, okay. Look at the polygons.
Welcome aboard,
So
Agent.
many polygons! More stuff. Oh yeah, I need... There's a code somewhere for this. I can't remember. I'm just gonna sneak my way around and...
Everything was clear an hour ago.
I ain't talking about science. So, you want me to talk about nanotechnology or something? Okay. Talk about engineering and science. What can I possibly talk about that matches this fabulous game? So this game basically ends up with every single conspiracy theory known to man in it. It has the Illuminati, Majestic 12, Area 51, aliens, all kind of rolled in. Oh, Nazi gold, and the Knights Templar. The whole thing all in one place. It is insane.
Be careful.
I love it.
The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here. The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot
Something
in this
shooting
area.
at me.
You can either avoid its patrol route, or if you're feeling lucky,
I'm
try
dead.
and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't
EMP
recommend
grenades?
taking it on with small arms.
Okay, I'm totally dead. I still haven't shot anyone yet. I'm just gonna sneak around here. There, like, what happens is as you mouse over him, he zooms. You know what? Oh shit! I keep throwing that away because it matches my weapons, small arms. Weapons, pistol. Okay, so I got that thing back. Okay. Talk about fusion reactions. I know this is boring first level, stealth level. The thing is, turns out a lot of these guys are actually good guys in the end. So I feel bad killing them. I kind of do the stealth approach and stun them all. Except for him. I could totally shoot him. There we go. I haven't used the new layout. I'm not sure what is involved with that, to be honest. Oh, look, I got a big robot here.
It all happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, Harley
Wait for
Philbin,
him
should
to
be
sit
somewhere out on
still.
the docks now.
Oh, come on, stand still, you thing. If he stands still, I shall shoot him. Because I want to get rid of him. There we go. I'm just gonna hide around the corner. If he comes around the corner, this dude is my friend. He'll kill him. The Greys, well, you know, the Greys are in the game. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna shoot him. I keep pushing the wrong button here. Oh yeah, it has the French, it has a Statue of Liberty, it has like American Revolution and stuff, and of course the government is creating viruses to kill people. There's nanotechnology. What the deuce? There's robots. Okay, talk to this person.
About time you showed up. Iron and copper. The statue is copper on an iron frame, right?
Password's enough, pal. Don't think you know something about the lady I don't. My dad did tours out here.
I heard that you can get me inside.
Depends. You get your man out, take back the statue, whatever. But I know the commander, and I don't want to see him get hurt.
Okay.
Here's a picture so
How
you
much
don't make a mistake.
I have code in the Linux kernel. You can trust me.
You can.
I'll take your word.
Thanks.
Key to the front door. Well, that's not exactly useful since there's like, you know, scary things there. But there's a combat knife I could take. What else? Well, actually, the combat knife is better than... It's better to have as a weapon because... Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I'm going to leave that. Drop. Yeah, because I've got the riot baton. That's fine. Some of these are useful to have, though.
You with Philbin? Tell me what...
I'm not that high level. The more elite troops, they're the ones that took over the ship.
Oh, the stuff in the boat, that's right, yeah. I'll give you dark.
I'll give you 50.
The commander's the whole reason.
Yes, so here's the thing. Yes, you can repair stuff, but the question is, can you repair your brain? And it's really ultimately your brain that matters. Because it's too heavy to lift. But the augmentation... Oh, that's right. Yeah, you run along here, pick up the bomb. So if you the problem is keeping your brain healthy. Because if you repair your brain, is it still you? That's really the question that ends up happening. So, if you upload your conscience to a computer, you know, is it still you? Well, again, who knows? Okay. I forget what my flashlight button is. Oh, there, light activated. Ah, it never blew up. Can I smash this open? No. It's damaged, but it's not busted. Not gonna waste a missile on it. Ugh. Well, here's the thing. If you replaced one nerve at a time with a tiny robot replacement, you know, would that be acceptable? Or would that just be more... or would you just be losing yourself one bit at a time? Ah. Do I have a missile? Ah! I keep hitting tab because tab is what I have inventory mapped to in other games. I guess I could use the rocket launcher. Telomeres, but the thing is, telomeres are replaced. Children, obviously, when you have children, telomerase gets extended or whatever. Okay, let's try this. Okay, well, that's me got this. Okay, this is where I end up dying always. Ah, where's the hole? Where's the hole? Where's the hole? Where's the... Oh my goodness! Oh, what a waste. Metaphysics is a belief. Metaphysics I'm not into. I don't know. The metaphysics is the whole thing. Look, there's a Statue of Liberty missing its head. Other interesting fact about this is that it has the skyline of New York, and this was made in 2000 or whatever, and it doesn't feature the World Trade Center. So, you know, spooky conspiracy theories, ahoy. Instead, they actually just left it out because well, for memory reasons, they tell us. But I tell you, this thing has so many... Oh, God damn it. This thing has so many conspiracy theories floating around that it's kind of hard to separate that. Okay. I'm gonna sneak in the back door. Oh wait, there's the underground area there as well, isn't there? run away to this dude, just in case. Hit and run! Hit and run! Okay. There he is. I got him.
This power box must have been damaged in the raid. Don't cross through the arcs. I'm also picking up an EMP field here. If you're not careful, it'll suck away your bioelectrical energy.
Oh no, it'll suck away my bioelectric energy! State password. What is the password? I forget. Smash the state, that's right. Likelihood of total polar shift is incredibly remote, and to be honest, it wouldn't do anything, so... It would, I mean, people talk about, oh my god, it would destroy, like, the... It would destroy the whole thing, the whole world, and planes would suddenly crash. It's probably not going to happen. I don't know what the likelihood of that might be. For God's sake. Aha! More weapon modifications. Okay, got my lasers, got everything. Oh, I could get a hazmat suit as well, couldn't I? Oh wait, there's something up here as well. Oh yeah, multi-tool. That's the business. There are exploding crates. Listen, if an Earth-destroying coronal mass ejection was going to happen, it would have happened by now. I mean, the fact that the Earth is still here after 5 billion years probably indicates that coronal mass ejection isn't going to happen in the next few years, right? The sun isn't going to spontaneously destroy the Earth. That's what history suggests. Okay, got another dude to shoot. Great explosion that would kill everyone. Well, something that would kill everyone, that's a lot more likely to happen. What about those crazy scientists? There are crazy scientists, but you know who really is crazy? People that aren't scientists. It wouldn't take several million years, it would take 100,000 years before we see anything. I haven't seen any of the Aftermath series, I'm not sure what that's all about. Yosemite Volcano could be seriously bad for us. Okay. That's him dealt with. There's bombs everywhere now.
A shame, isn't it? The French terrorist group Silhouette claims that France was wrong to give the US the statue. We think they planned the bombing.
All clear.
Oh, come on!
Ashes.
How come I'm not hitting this dude? That is... I was totally not there. I shot him, and I was getting right on target, but I kept missing. I don't care about these guys. These are just hired thugs, right? Maybe he'll run near an explosive box and I can blow him up. Oh. Better to run away.
That's him. He's a cop.
Good thing that I'm faster than him, huh? I should just shoot this thing. If I can get him to follow me near this. Oh, shoot. Are we ready? Oh, crap. Okay, I wanted to blow him up. I don't find anything. Except for that knife he was carrying. That's the Statue of Liberty's head. It was blown up. This is the Statue of Liberty up there. This is the remains of the statue. There's like a, touristy thing here explaining that terrorists blew it up. Because, terrorists... Yellowstone isn't a conspiracy. Yellowstone is basically... The lava is under pressure, and what happens is there's dissolved gas in the lava. Now, if the pressure starts to get released, then the gas will bubble, generating more pressure, and it'll kind of feed back in itself, and you'll get a giant caldera explosion, and lots of fun.
Something moved. Could be the law.
Could be the law. I found more ammunition. No. Okay. Oh. Oh. Phew, that was close. Oh, crap. Okay. Messed that one up again. Oh, I know how to deal with this. That's right, I forgot. Stick this here, carry it downstairs. Oh, shoot. Now my legs are broken. I'm totally screwed. Oh dear. Good thing I trained some men.
Is someone there?
You can also blow up these... Oh man, I'm totally screwed. A lockpick? Well, at least I got a lockpick. I can't walk. I'm gonna just shoot these guys. Oh, come on. Microsingularities are no threat as they collapse quickly. Yes, that's generally the thing. Anything small enough to... Anything generated by particle accelerator is not going to cause any trouble. Oh. Apparently I can't get up these stairs when I'm crouched. Okay, that's two of the guys gone. I guess I'm gonna have to crawl my way everywhere since...
I think Gunther is being held behind this laser-triggered alarm. If you don't want to set off the alarm, you can either hack the control panel in the doorway or find a way around. My blueprint of the statue shows a few air shafts.
Look!
This security setup is strictly amateur stuff. Keep an eye out for ways to bypass it. These old pre-millennial
very
buildings are
unlikely
riddled
that
with
the Earth will
ventilation
spontaneously explode herself. If the Earth stopped spinning, it would turn as it moved around the Sun, assuming... yeah. But there's no reason why the Earth would stop spinning. That would be bizarre. Oh, look, I can, maybe if I drink some beer, that'll help my legs. There we go. Oh, excellent. That's more like it. Notice that I'm crawling on the ground because I can't stand. Let's eat some soy food. No, my legs are still... beer for my legs! Get my sea legs. Man, I'm in serious trouble. I can't maybe there's a... oh, that's a data cube. No, that's an account number. That doesn't help. I can't get up. If there's probably a medikit on the table. Is there a button I'm missing? Health. Oh, I should have concentrated on healing my legs, shouldn't I? I blew my legs up when I flew a bomb at a thing. Okay, I can pick the lock. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Pick the lock. God, I keep dropping things that I need. I'll turn off my light. Okay, there's dudes there. Oh shoot, there's him there. Okay, if he comes this way, I'm gonna stun him. And close the door. Wait, the guy in an episode, he shot his thumb off? How do you get to be that stupid? Oh, man. At least I'm sneaking everywhere.
I saw somebody. They found us.
Let's bring up the rocket launcher.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Woohoo! Space is roughly 2.7 degrees above absolute zero. That's what happens there. Okay, I really need to go. I'm sorry, this has been a lousy night. Glad you've been here. And I guess the sound effects are really loud now. Bye!